Hey, this is Irvin Griffin, and today, April 21st, will be 1 year that the singer, legally named Prince Rogers Nelson, or better known as just Prince, passed away at age 57. I remember I was at a luncheon at a great Mexican place called El Mariachi when the news came over my phone. At first, and it came from a friend of mine named Laurel Lewis, who you've heard on some of my shows, along with Prince GMO. I thought he was just joking around, but then the news started pouring in, and I was like, "Oh no!" And it really tore my heart up because more so than Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson, you kind of saw his end coming. Not that Michael's was not sad, it was. But you saw his end coming. It was just a matter of when. Prince, no one saw his end coming like this. And it was just such a shock. And honestly, to this day, I know they make the official autopsy reports and all that. But to this day, I don't believe they know how he died. I really don't. I think they're just making up something. I mean, an autopsy almost a year later. But I'm not even going to focus on that. What I want to focus on with Prince is the legacy of music he left behind. Because I did not know him as a person. I never personally knew the man. But he did leave a great legacy. And below, because I'm going to put this brief talk up on YouTube. Below will be 3 links in the comments section to a past show. Actually, it was a 2-part show that I did in tribute to Prince back in January, actually, where I used my full library. And even my full library is still only like maybe a teardrop compared to all the music that man has made. But I think I gave him enough of a nod. And I'm also adding a 3rd show, which is called The Influence Prince, which I made an earlier one, but it was only like a little snippet of who this man influenced and how he influenced the sound of some people. The link to that one will not be to that original show. It'll be to the big show that I'm going to have. I mean, he influenced a lot of people. D'Angelo, of course, Sheila E. He also wrote material for Expose, who was a girl pop group back in the 80s. Sinead O'Connor. TLC remade one of his songs and did a very good job with it. So did Genuine, in tribute to him, redid one of his songs. Jody Watley, Alexander O'Neill, Marsha Ambrosius, Ready for the World, and of course, The Time. They were, of course, influenced by Prince. But I hope you tune in to that show, because I hope you take a listen to that show. Click the link down in the description, or if you want to hear the link to the big 2-parter to the man himself, I hope you go to that as well. Anyway, back to the main topic. Prince, growing up, was the man to me, even more so than Michael Jackson. Even when I was a young adult, he was a dude. I mean, Michael Jackson I would have loved to have seen live, don't get me wrong. Prince I did see live. Greensboro, North Carolina, in the mid-'80s. One of the most incredible shows I'd ever seen. And he's one of the few people, if I had that kind of money, I would pay thousands of dollars to a ticket to have saw him. It would have been well worth it. So, Prince, wherever you are, rest in peace. And I know my meager nods and tributes will never be enough to your name. And I don't want to sound like I'm praising him like he's God. He was just a man. But that's how. But artists I really liked and really loved. If you notice with my tribute shows, I put the best effort into it. And Prince, I really went out for. Much like I did Tony, Janet Jackson, even Michael Jackson. You can tell which ones I really put in, or Guy really put in the effort. So I hope you guys take a listen at the links below. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Prince, hope you're rested in peace.